Yo, what up guys, beside me here. As the year 2023 slowly rounds up and ends, it's time for you to sit back and look at all what you have achieved in this amazing year, whether you are successful or failures and what you learned along the way. This will help you also plan for the year 2024 so you don't go into it by mistake. So in this video, I'm going to be addressing some of the things that happened to me during 2023 and also the best things that happened in Raid in 2023 for me, in my own perspective, whether it's content they added or something I enjoyed or a big milestone for my account and so forth. So that's the two questions I'm going to be answering. And then at the end, I'll give a shout out to one of the most influential creators that impacted my journey so far this year in the Raid community. So that's the three things I wanted to take a look at in this video. So the first one is from the personal ones. Usually on this channel, I don't share anything about my personal life. You guys know, yes, I'm Nigerian. Yes, he speaks with an accent. Yes, he goes live sometimes. Yes, he does give away noob to pro. There are a lot of different things I might have put out there that you currently know, but you probably don't know that in this year 2023 I got engaged to be married. Yes, so that's something I've never shared so far. So that's something that will be coming up in 2024. And if I'm willing to share those details, maybe when it happens, I'll share some pictures and stuff, but probably won't see a vlog or a video about that. Yeah, you will see at least the traditional ceremony and all that stuff. So watch out for that one in 2024, and that's what I'm looking forward to. But that's the biggest one that happened in 2023 for me. And the next big one that happened, I think I'll just put a picture right here on the screen. The Raid community made it possible due to you watching my content, liking the videos and all that, to be able to get this amazing setup that you see me using for these videos this time around. So before I was using an old laptop and a camera, but now I'm using a new gaming setup and a camera and a sort of a newer mic, but not a battery powered mic like I used to. So my setup for creating content also got a little bit of an upgrade in 2023, and my internet connection got a lot better, where I could put more quality videos and not just rely on 720p resolution videos, and I boost up to I think 180p or so. Yes, so my editing has still not gotten any better, unfortunately, but hey, we'll get there slowly. But I moved from a third-party editing application to more of Adobe Premiere Pro editing, but the skills are still not there. So anyways, that's just one of the few things that personally happened to me in 2023 in terms of my personal life, improving my setup, and then of course improving my content creation journey also. One more thing that happened in 2023 that I've not shared so far is that I also started a different career. I'm already in tech, customer support, IT support during the day while I create this content for you and all that. But so that's my main role, tech support, and I have a business for that. But I branched out to a different area of tech that I've kind of been eyeing for a while, which is full stack web development. So that's something I'm into 3 or 4 months into the journey in a boot camp, and that's something like a backup, because yes, we are content creators. Yes, some people do this as a full-time, but I've never been like a full-time content creator. I've always been doing my day job while I create content on the side. So full stack software development is something that I looked at. I'm like, let's just put that as one of the caps I can add to my tech career, and I embarked on that journey, and it's been a blissful journey so far, with front end done and looking more of back end into Node.js and all that stuff. So that's something I've not also shared so far, because when you know you're not yet there at full stack dev level yet, or you're not yet looking for internship, I didn't want to share it until it's perfect, until I begin to show you my project. So that's something you'll be seeing maybe later on. So that's the personal aspect of my life, what has been going on, and the craziness and all that stuff. So hopefully that's some big news, and I guess some achievements that 2023 was good to me, I'll be honest. And then also on the personal front, I got better in terms of health, because if you're not healthy, you can't really do much in the year. So that's something that everybody should always put at the forefront. Health is very, very important. In 2023, I was really, really sick, and that's one of the things that even made me create more content during that time, because I couldn't go out. I was just, at home for months at a time sometimes. So I got better, and yeah, I can travel now at least. So in 2023, my health did get better, and hopefully it stays that way in the new upcoming 2024. Not willing to disclose and all that stuff, but just know health issues can stop you from achieving whatever you want to do in life, to just make you not want to do anything just why me? That's the question you ask, and all the doctors don't even know what they're doing. They're like, we've tried our best, we can't do much. But yeah, it does get better. So that's the personal front. Let me switch over to a more positive note. The best thing that happened in 2023 for me in Raid Shadow Legends, in terms of the content, I'll say I started the Noob to Pro series, which you guys seem to love. Noob to Pro season 3 did kick off, and currently we are stuck at the stage where we're trying to get to the beat all the faction war stages and get to Lydia. That's the big goal we set on that account, and currently it's at least day 200 or day 160 something, not yet up to a year. So that account, Noob to Pro, has been pushing towards that, and newer players do enjoy those series. Season 1, season 2, season 3 is out there for you to check out and see how to actually play Raid effectively, not just as a totally free to play, but more efficiently, so you can manage your resources. That's what all that series is about. And Noob to Pro might not be putting out as much content daily, but the goal must be achieved before the series ends, and that account will be given away. So that's the big milestone for Noob to Pro season 3 that started in 2023, and we can't end it in 2023 December because we were not able to achieve the Lydia by the end of this year. But I know that in the first 2 or 3 months of 2024, Lydia will come home, and that series will also end. That's a very big one, at least for my channel. That's what I think most people who watch my content watch it for. That Noob to Pro series, people love it a lot, especially newer players. It's so helpful. And again, then in 2023, also my endgame account did take a backseat. I managed to beat all the content I was supposed to beat. I'm talking about all the new dungeons they put out there. Dungeon hard mode, that was the newest content that came out. And yes, the dragon hard mode was easy. End game players always trying to go for that hard mode and get to the highest level because it gives more rewards, right? And the last one that I was able to achieve was the Fire Knight hard 10. I've also put out a video finally when I achieved it. Anybody who knows Raid as an endgame player knows this is extremely difficult. So if you don't have the right champs, and thanks to the new champions they added, I was able to get this done. And that's an achievement, because whenever you play a game, there's one thing you can't do. It kind of bothers you, especially if you're those type of players who likes to complete everything they start. So as for the Sun Devil 25, also got that done. That's an achievement. So when you can beat all content in Raid, you're like, what else can I do? That's when you know you have arrived. That's when you know you're in end game. So as for the Phantom, I've not touched it, but I know I can do it. So if you can't do it, it feels like there's something you need to do at the back of your mind. So that's everything in Raid beaten. And one more big thing I beat in 2023 in Raid in terms of content is the Hydra Nightmare. Without the right stats, without the right champion, without the right gear, you cannot make this happen. And I was able to get my one key nightmare team working, because it's all about resources and laziness or right champs. Whatever the reason is that you've not done it, I was able to put together a team. Now I can beat Nightmare. One key, Brutal Night, one key, and Hard one key. Especially with the Hydra Clash coming along to even motivate you to help your clan get better rewards. That's for the Raid front, what my main account achieved and what the Noob to Pro is still on the way trying to achieve. So I think that's what I did in 2023 in terms of my account. And there's nothing else that is a big thing besides this new Cut City that they just came out, and I've been doing live stream to show you how I've been progressing in this hard mode of the Cut City. So we can't say this is a 2023 achievement yet, because nobody has fully cleared it and we don't yet have the final reward here. So this will be a 2024 goal that a lot of people try to achieve to get all this done before the rotation just resets or something. So that's all thing that happened for me in Raid in 2023, and all the new content they launched that I actually engaged with and loved so much. The one that I didn't like, I didn't touch it, like you see that new boss and that dungeon content. So is there any other thing in terms of Raid that came up in 2023? I don't know, nothing much. I started doing some more live streams, started take away the giveaways. Monthly giveaways did get a little bit interesting in terms of the way they would do it, and I think that's all that I was able to achieve. In terms of champions I got, I don't think anything was worthy of mentioning. Nothing big. I don't still have a CP or Rotos. I don't still have a Taras and Mariska. I don't. So in 2024, I'm saying PvP will be my goal, because once the Noob to Pro series ends, I will focus on end game content this time around. Noob to Pro season 4 might take a backseat a little bit, and I'll focus a lot more on trying to get, should I say, platinum. So in 2024, my end game free-to-play account will try to rank up platinum without Tadash Mariska on my team. So that's something that I've never really focused on. I'm totally fine being on gold, 5 beginning stages to find easy teams and beat and just get it done. But when you have nothing else to beat besides this big content, whether you're doing classic arena, live arena that I've also been ignoring, you can see I'm in the reds in silver 1, or also in 3v3 arena. The entire PvP scene will be my main focus for my main account in 2024, because that's one content that I'm clearly lacking behind, still in gold 1, gold 2. I mean, gold 1, gold 2, gold 1, gold 2. That's how I switch in, week out. And because of that, I cannot get this monthly secret shard right here, because I don't obviously have enough, and I can't even pick up sometimes this voice shard, and it's kind of embarrassing for an endgame account. If you put in the effort, you'll be able to do it, but I put no effort. I just come in here and fight 5 easy battles or lose 5 battles, and I do my reward for the day. So that's the big content that I'll be focusing on in 2024, except if they bring out any other new thing that will have to drag our attention. I think PvP will be my year in 2024. I don't know about you, what you set your goals for in raid. And yeah, and then for the final one, content creator shout out. Who among my fellow content creators inspired me, was a good example to follow, I think, in 2023 so far? Well, everybody as a content creator will always look at L-Hits as one of the top ones, and the level of what do you call it now, productivity that he puts into his content is extremely high level. You know, when somebody sets the bar high and you try to achieve that bar, even if you can achieve 100% of that productivity that he puts out, if you can try to hit 5, 10, 15%, you can always improve on that. So slowly but surely. So I think L-Hits will be the biggest inspiration that I will say is the biggest one. And then Nobrates is also one that, you know, the amount of time he puts into his content in terms of the knowledge he has of the game and the research and everything, it's, you know, and of the vibe. It's all about the vibe. He's always smiling and happy. I'm a grumpy person, I'll tell you that. I'm like, why is this dude always happy? And yeah, it's something to, you know, that it's kind of infectious. So that's why you see me smiling these days on my videos, so, and laughing at something that is not funny. Anyways, so that's some of my biggest inspirations, and those content creators who I'll give a big shout out to for their inspiration in the community. And let's not forget about, though it's not in the content creator program anymore, J-Gigs. J-Gigs is also one. We always have to have a balance, not be a yes to Playrium. It's always the outlier, the what do you call it now? The other side of raid that, you know, always looks into the raid and looks at all the bad things that are going on. So you're always criticizing the game, you know. So that's also one way that we always have to look at it. Not always positive, but mostly negative. So I guess that's also something that you can draw inspiration from, regarding how much time you spend in the game. Because I tell you what I do these days, I set my calendar. Once I play raid in the morning and it's 2, 3, and I put out this video, raid is going to the side, and then my training, my classes, my 2 monitors can be focused on actual things, productivity, than just gaming the entire 8 in the morning till 9 in the night. No, once raid goes out in the afternoon, it comes up. So that's focusing on things that are only important and not trying to achieve everything in the game, and looking at things that say this is bad for the game. Like, let me just give you an example now. Right here, that's an hero spot that just launched. This is not something that I will push for. If I try to push for this, it will mean the time I'm supposed to be spending on something else, going out on 25th, enjoying, will be spent trying to get this 4-star split soul for this dude. And that's, I learned to be contented with what I have. I went to the dude, I got him, I have Blizzard, but I'm not trying to get a 3-star or 4-star perfect soul right now. You don't have to complete everything, because of the amount of time you have to spend in the game. You should balance your time, basically. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying criticize everything they do, but look for what you enjoy, focus on that, and ignore all the other things. That's what I learned from J-Gigs, I think. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this video. 2023 raid roundup. Let me know in the comments, what was your biggest achievement in raid this year, and in your personal life also. You also hope you also met some of your goals, made some big strides, and in 2024 hope it all also gets better. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Merry Christmas.